we're going to work on how to use wrestling for judo in one phase of wrestling, because wrestling and judo are very similar. They're not the same thing, okay, but they can be good additions to each other, certainly. So in wrestling, they learn how to do what's called a ride. Okay, to ride somebody like you're riding a horse or something, it's a ride, okay? And a ride is controlling your opponent. And what I'm going to work on now isn't a big cool move. It isn't a fancy technique. It's just good solid control of my opponent. That's what I'm looking for, controlling him, okay? When he's on elbows and knees, and a lot of times they are on elbows and knees, okay? I'm going to get behind him in what's called, we call it a wrestler's ride. There are the names for it, but we call it the wrestler's ride. And I'll show you different angles of it here. I'll show you what I'm doing with my feet and everything else in a second. But to start, he's here. Now I'm going to get behind him, and I don't want to reach way over him because he can grab me and roll me over. I don't want to be vulnerable. What I want to do, I want to control his hips, and I want to control his shoulders. So let's keep that in mind. The hips and the shoulders, okay? So from this position, and I'll show you my legs in a second, I'm going to reach under here, and I'm going to grab his judo gi, his lapels, his collars, under his shoulders. So I'm really controlling his shoulders. See that? So now I've got him here. Now in a wrestling situation, he doesn't have a judo gi, I'd be grabbing his belly. But we don't do that in judo. So we're going to grab the lapels. Okay? And now when I grab those lapels, lift them. Can everybody see this? Okay? Now, I'm going to suck him in tight. I'm going to pull him into me the whole time. Because I want to dominate him. I want to control him. Okay, so I got him here. Got him like that. Okay, so that's the top end of it. You see that? Okay, now I'm going to turn around. Just turn to your left. Okay, now let's look at the back end. Okay? Now your back end, how your feet are, is important too. Because I want to be able to be off my feet to be in a good position where I can have mobility. You know, my feet, I can use my legs and feet for that. So from this position, I've got this. Look, my foot's on the mat. My knee is right on his rear end here. I'm hitting him with my knee on his butt. That's what I'm doing. Okay? All right. Now my other knee, my other knee is just on my knee. Now I'll come around so you can all see this too. Okay, so here's the back view of this. And you see I'm reaching forward, I'm pulling it back into me. See that? Okay, now scoot back around here. Keep scooting more, stay there. All right, now, watch this knee. From this position, this knee is here. My knee is right by his knee. See that? I can chop him and hit him with my knee and use it to knock him over. So I got this, so the position is here. So I'm controlling him here like this. I've got this. Now, what I can do with him, now I can start controlling him. This is the first skill you learn. Now she double lapel. Now watch what she does. She sucks him in tight. She keeps moving to her left, and she keeps pulling over and over and over. Keep pulling over. And look, he's getting pinned, isn't he? We're going to work on that. Okay? That's one of the best things you can do from this ride. Okay? Let's look at that one more time. Can you show me? So what she does, she gets in the right position. She reaches under his arms. She grabs really deep into his lapels, under his shoulders, and she's going to keep moving in a circle and keep pulling over and over and over. Now look what she did on his chin, with her chin. She put her chin right on his shoulder. If he's tough to pull over onto his back, she'll use her chin to clamp down on him. Can you do that again? Now watch how she uses her chin. It's really important. She'll use her chin to push down on his shoulder. You see, as she clamps down with that chin, and he's stuck. Okay? Now, keep him there. Keep him there. Now, what you don't want to do is get him in a neck crank, okay? Because that could hurt him, and it's illegal. So she's going to move over a little bit to the side, so she doesn't crank his neck, but she still holds him down. But look at her chin. Her chin's still pushing on his shoulder. That's a pin. That's a variation of Kamishi Hogatami, the upper four corners hold. So it's very good. One more time with that. Okay? So this is the first drill we're going to work on from a wrestler's ride. So we get this, double up, keep working, work, stick the pin. So we got the ride. Okay, we got our basic wrestler's ride. We adapt for judo. She's double up. She's grabbed the lapels. Now look, kind of lift up Jenny so they can see the lapels. See, double up on those lapels, right? Control those shoulders. Now, this isn't fancy. It just works. What Michaela's going to do from this position here, she's going to pop up and she's going to drag Jenny back right into a pin. Now listen to how she did that. Again, it's not pretty, it just works. Okay, so she got down, she gets the double lapel shot. Now let's watch Michaela's chin on Jenny's shoulder as she stands up. Watch how she uses that to pry her down. Sinks in the pin. Okay, it's a double lapel. Kamishi Hogatami. Right? One more time, we're done. Right? But see how she pulled up? It's not fancy, it just works. Okay, double up, pop up, drag her back. There's your Seikomi.